Good day, students. Today's video talks about consumer behavior in the marketing concept. If you recall from the introduction video, consumer behavior is a study of consumers' shopping journey, including how they select and buy products. The importance of consumer behavior lies in the organization's ability to understand the decision-making process, especially what influences and what motivates consumers to buy certain brands. In order for us to understand consumer behavior, we first need to understand that this subject derives from marketing. As such, let's start by looking at the background and evolution of the concept marketing. It all began in the 80s, the simplest trade area whereby households exchanged goods they had in surplus for those they needed. This transaction motivated people to increase their supply by producing more of goods to sell, and competition started between families. In order to beat competition, sales techniques were used to convince customers to buy. More often, people ended up buying what they really didn't need, as the salesmen were very persuasive. By the 1960s, marketers saw a gap in their products and consumers' need. Therefore, they opted to reinvent their marketing strategy by firstly doing research on what consumers needed, and only then products were produced. As product continuously manufactured based on customers' needs, some product created the market dilemma, causing harm to others and the environment. This motivated marketers to look into environmentally friendly products, and by the 1990s, all marketing efforts became green. The 21st century is characterized by innovation and technology. Customers need convenience, and marketers adapt to digital marketing. The lesson here is that marketing is all about consumers' needs, and hence we study their behavior. Studying consumer behavior is the basis development of a marketing strategy. And when we develop a marketing strategy, we divide it into three sections. The first section involves analyzing capabilities and weaknesses of the company itself. It also includes analyzing organization position in the market, which is analyzing where it stands against competitors. Lastly, we look into uncontrollable environment which the organization operates in. These include government laws, economy, and society. Once the company has all information about their environment, it can start developing strategies. Firstly, the market, then later the offering strategies. Market strategy involves segmenting customers. This is whereby profiles of customers are studied and those with similar characteristics are grouped together. Once customers have been segmented into different groups with similar characteristics, the next step is to target specific groups, which is actually developing a product or looking into those specific groups of customers. A company can choose to target one or more groups of customers. And now it's whereby we come to positioning, which is about how we want consumers to perceive us. Every company wants to be perceived as good, and to achieve that, a marketing mix, which includes the 4 P's, is used. The product is about the benefits to the customer, and marketers' emphasis is about quality. Other elements include promotion. This is used to create awareness and persuade customers to purchase. Price, it's about customer value and the cost to the company in producing the products. There must be a balance between the two. Lastly, place, also called distribution. Marketers make strategies regarding the place or distribution to make sure that the products are available at the right time at the location mostly convenient to shoppers. What we discuss here illustrate the marketing plan. However, for the purpose of this subject, we focus in the middle section because we study the market, and that is customers and their behavior. More often, we use the words customers and consumers when we study the market. It is very important to understand the two and their roles during the decision-making process. To illustrate, we look at the example of a study table as a product. During the manufacturing process of the table, raw materials are needed. These raw materials include cutting trees, include the nails, the paint, and so on. Human resource is also needed because that's where we assemble the trees into a table in the factory. Once the table has been manufactured, it is distributed or sold to other businesses. During a shopping journey, 3 roles are identified, including selecting a desired brand among other products, financing and paying for the product, and consumption, which is basically enjoying the benefits of the product. Take note, these roles can be fulfilled by a single person or multiple people. A consumer is the one who uses a product regardless who bought it or selected it. All other roles, including consumption of the product, are performed by customers. As such, customer behavior is a study of these roles. The next video will look more into creating value for these customers. Goodbye for now.